Hello and welcome to KLM Institute. Today, we're diving into the complex legacy of Donald Trump's policies regarding Israel, Palestine, and the broader Middle East. Trump's tenure marked a significant shift in U.S. foreign policy, prioritizing strong support for Israel while adopting a controversial stance towards Palestinian rights and regional dynamics. A pro-Israel administration. Key actions and reactions. During his presidency, Trump positioned himself as a staunch ally of Israel, making significant moves such as recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital and facilitating the relocation of the U.S. embassy there. These actions broke from decades of bipartisan policy and were met with widespread condemnation from various international bodies, reflecting a unilateral approach that resonated with his evangelical base. In contrast, Trump's administration took steps to diminish Palestinian leadership and support, including cutting funding to the Palestinian Authority and shuttering the Palestinian Liberation Organization's office in Washington, D.C. These policies reflect a broader trend of prioritizing Israeli interests, often at the expense of Palestinian rights and perspective. Trump's rhetoric on current conflicts and criticism of opponents. In recent debates and statements, Trump has criticized the Biden administration and Vice President Kamala Harris, accusing them of hindering Israel's military objectives in Gaza. His remarks equating pro-Palestinian protests to past white supremacist rallies underscore his administration's dismissive view of dissent regarding U.S.-Israeli policy. While Trump has made some comments suggesting he believes Israel is struggling in public relations during its military actions, he continues to assert that he would be a better friend to Israel than his opponents. His strong rhetoric serves to galvanize support among his base, while drawing sharp lines in the political discourse surrounding the Israel-Palestine conflict. Arms sales and diplomatic relationships. A business-oriented approach. Trump's foreign policy also took a business-minded approach, exemplified by significant arms sales to Gulf states and efforts to normalize relations between Israel and several Arab nations. While these normalization agreements were heralded in Washington, they were viewed skeptically in the Arab world, where protests against Israel continue to arise. Additionally, Trump's financial interests in the Middle East have raised concerns about potential conflicts of interest. His organization's deals in the region have grown since his presidency, further intertwining his political ambitions with business interests. Conclusion: a legacy of contradictions and future implications. Trump often characterized himself as the anti-war president, yet his administration's arms deals and military actions revealed a contradictory stance. His efforts to build personal relationships with Middle Eastern leaders, often described as autocratic, created a distinct diplomatic style that contrasts with current U.S. leadership. As we observe the evolving dynamics in the Middle East, Trump's potential return to office could further shape U.S. policy in ways that prioritize military and economic interests over diplomatic solutions. Thank you for joining us in this examination of Donald Trump's impact on U.S. relations in the Middle East. His administration's unique blend of pro-Israel policies, rhetoric against Palestinian advocacy, and business-oriented diplomacy continues to influence the region's dynamics. Stay tuned for more insights into the evolving geopolitical landscape and its implications for future U.S. foreign policy.